So in the past few years, I've gone from living for drinking on the weekend, being riddled by anxiety, to doing what I love every day and reconditioning my mental and physical health. I found that it isn't just a few big changes like a partner or a new job, it's actually the little things that have made the difference. So in this short video, I'm going to explain 6 tiny habits that have contributed to my transformation and how they can help you too. Habit number 1, turning off the alarm clock. Okay, so I still set an alarm just in case, but I always find that now I naturally wake up an hour before the alarm goes off. So I just find that I wake up better when I wake up naturally, and I know that I've had enough sleep, and plus I just don't want that annoying noise ringing in my ear, and I'm kind of fed up with it now. I know that not everyone can do this, but if you're fortunate like me to work from home, and let's face it, a lot of us are right now, then I 100% recommend it. But I do think that you need to start going to bed a bit earlier, otherwise you'll just sleep into your alarm clock, which just defeats the whole object. But number 2, prepping my environment the night before. So every evening when I journal, I plan the day ahead, and if necessary, I lay out everything that I need the following day. So for example, I'll lay out my workout clothes on my gym bench, and then this just means that when I wake up, I have no decisions to make. I'm clear-headed and I can just jump right into my day rather than the friction of procrastinating on, oh, what should I do, what should I wear, where should I go? I know it all beforehand. So all I need to think about is the task at hand. Habit number 3, thinking of 3 things I'm grateful for as soon as I wake up. If you're feeling grateful, it's impossible to feel angry, sad or resentful. Human nature often causes us to think about what's missing because we need more, because through evolution we always needed more for our survival. That's why our lives are so much more comfortable than they were in medieval times, for example. In fact, the common person has a better life than Louis IV. Yet we're still depressed, we're still anxious, we're still no happier than we were back then. Turning this on its head, first thing in the morning is the perfect way to start your day. Whether it's the little things like waking up in a warm bed or knowing that you have a job to go to, or whether it's the big things like a loving family or a relationship with someone that you care deeply about. So I try to think of 3 as soon as I wake up, but it always ends up as more, because when you think of 1 or 2, they just all start spilling out. And as a stoic practice, I also remind myself after I've said my gratitudes that they can all be taken away from me by forces completely beyond my control at any given moment, because it's just a reminder to appreciate them while I do have them. Habit number 4, listening to audiobooks instead of music. So I don't want to come across sounding like a cardboard box. That's the first boring thing I could think of, but you know, I do still listen to music, but making that switch between those gaps in your life, for example, when you're walking to the station in the morning, or maybe you're working out, that's the perfect time to make the switch from music to an audiobook. That can increase your chance of learning. Even if you were to only do it half the time, you'll be learning hundreds more hours a year. Sometimes I admit I do just feel like listening to music, and in those situations I do. But at the end of the day, most of the time it is listening to books. And it might sound boring, but if you choose books that you truly enjoy, then it can often be more fun than music. And plus, you don't need to finish a whole book. Just because you started a book doesn't mean that you have to commit to the whole thing. If you're not into it in the first 10 minutes, then just pick a new book. Plus, it separates you away from the pop culture and materialism that music is known for. Think about it. If you're just listening all day to rappers talking about how they're going to kill somebody or wearing designer clothes, and another person listens to how to listen to loved ones empathetically or how to be essential in their daily routines, who's going to be more optimistic about the world? It might seem insignificant, but what we consume is who we become. And that's why we need to be so careful about what we put inside us. That's what she said. Habit number 5, not checking my phone until I've done my most important tasks. We're at our most impressionable first thing in the morning. That's why it's the best time to get your most important work done and the worst time to hear or watch something that will make you angry, like the news. Now I only check my phone after all my most important work is done. Then I can respond to any messages. Those TikToks will still be there when you're done. If something's ever that important, someone will find a way to reach you, even if it's by messenger pigeon or something. Habit number 6, tracking my spending. So I now track all of my expenses using an app called Expense Pro, and it might seem like a bit of effort, but you don't need to go into too much detail. Like, you don't need to do it to the penny. I just put rough estimates in. So this has helped me cut down on needless spending, and it's helped me understand like what my true values are when it comes to budgeting and spending. So I know that my non-negotiables of spending are things like health and fitness, traveling, comfort, but then things like a car, designer clothes, and a new big apartment or fancy house, like that's not that important to me. So I can spend money according to my values. It also helps to stop me making emotional purchases. Another quick trick is to wait 2 weeks after you find something that you want to buy, and then see if you still want to buy it after those 2 weeks are up, just to make sure that you're buying with a logic rather than emotion. So there you have it, 6 habits that completely changed my life. And if you applied any of these into your life, I'm sure that you would become a better person. Not just because of the habits themselves, but because good habits are infectious. And when you put one good habit into your life, it will compound until you become a better person overall. Just as the same as when someone's life goes downhill, it gets increasingly worse and worse in every aspect, the opposite is also true. So use it to your advantage. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you took any value at all from this video, I'd really appreciate if you could hit the like button, and also comment on any good habits that have helped you become a better person. I post weekly videos on building discipline and an unbreakable mindset. If you're looking to improve your life, then hit the subscribe button and join the community. I've also just released a free playbook to getting your life together. It's completely free, and it takes you through the step-by-step process that I use for going from anxious and lazy to fulfilled and productive. Again, it's completely free, so grab it while you can. It's the first link in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.